We'll be back inside where it's nice and warm. Governor Sam Brownback signed an executive order to eliminate the Kansas Arts Commission.
Well, it will be replaced with a panel to help arts organizations get funding from private sources. The full effects of the move are still being seen, but John Batten shows how an Olathe Playhouse plans to deal with the changes.
I thought there were like 3 or 4 different.
Brad Zimmerman is proud of all the work he's put into making the Chestnut Fine Arts Center thrive over the years.
We started out with virtually nothing other than the building. We now have over 1,000 season ticket holders, and we entertain about 16,000 people a year.
The space isn't huge, but they manage to put on 6 shows a year while giving music lessons and holding summer workshops for kids. But without the annual grant they get from the Kansas Arts Commission, Zimmerman says some of that may come to an end.
And we're going to have to find ways to either make that up in our budget or make cuts.
Zimmerman says the theater does a lot with the few $1,000s they receive each year. He fears the state's $600,000 arts savings to address a $500 million shortfall is penny-wise and pound-foolish.
So the amount that we receive individually at the theater is not a significant amount, certainly in the state's budget, but it is a significant amount of our budget.
He understands the governor's intent is for private funding to take over, but the Chestnut already pursues that.
As an arts organization, we're always seeking private funding. That's something that we do and that we're currently doing, and I think anybody that's thriving in the arts has to do it.
But he fears those sources may be tapped. Nevertheless, he says the show must go on.
We have to find a way to make our budget work, because we're not going to run at a deficit.
His fiscal discipline would impress even the staunchest government cost cutter. John Batten, NBC Action News.
Al Zimmerman points out that whenever there's a governmental event like inauguration, you'll always see the performing arts on the stage as an example of the best of the community.
Days after